Hi everybody, it's Linda Vassallo. Welcome. We are making passion fruit ganache and it's my first time, so bear with me. We're gonna go with 900 grams of white chocolate, 200 grams of heavy cream, and 100 grams of the fruit sauce, the passion fruit. I'm using frozen passion fruit. I just had real passion fruit the other day when I made my passion fruit mousse, and it was very similar. I actually even have some frozen passion fruit seeds in the freezer if I wanted, but I don't need them. So it calls for a little glucose, but I'm just going to use a pinch of light corn syrup. I think that gives it its glossy finish. So the reason why I'm using grams is because, like, for instance, the cup is almost a cup of heavy cream and the sauce is almost 5 ounces. And it's like, so use the grams for this sauce. Okay, we're going to do this on a bowl. We're using the bowl and we're pouring the heavy cream in. We're not going to do it the other way. We're going to do this over a double boiler. So I'm putting the heavy cream in with, and I'm going to put the passion fruit in with. We're going to mix it all together. You know, I'm going to leave a little out because just in case it's a little too strong, I could add that in afterwards. And then we're going to mix all this up over the double boiler. And just mix it up and mix it up. While that's doing that, I'm going to take just a little bit of this glucose. Ooh, that's hard to get off. Just take a little before it starts heating up. Just a little. I think just a little goes a long way. If you don't have corn syrup, you could use honey. I think that's just to give it the, oh, I better get a mitt, huh? Give it a little of the sweetness. See, it's already melting. Can you see? There. You gotta keep stirring, because I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. We're on an electric stove. Just keep stirring. See how that colored passion fruit is in there? Then we're gonna put this in a container and let it cool. I haven't decided yet. I think I'm gonna try to put it in a flat container so it cools faster. Once it's cooled, then you could whip it. And then we'll whip it, and I might be putting it over some vanilla cupcakes. Haven't decided yet. But as with everything, you could use it within 5 days or freeze it for up to 3 months, maybe more. Just keep, oh, I turned it down so it's not. In a little while, when it comes a little closer, I'm going to taste it to see if it has enough passion fruit in it. If not, we could always add a little more. I'm using, like I said, I'm using frozen passion fruit, and it equals out to be almost about the same flavor. It's very tart passion fruit. And with the frozen, it's kind of hard to get, and also it's cheaper. I'm sorry to say. It's cheaper getting it frozen. It cost me $30 to make that passion fruit mousse. And just for the passion fruit. And when you get it frozen, they already take out the seeds. Just keep going. You got to keep going. Your arm might start getting a little tired, but you have to. Also, if you feel like there's not enough milk, go get some more. I have it sitting in the next room. But so far, it's looking pretty good. See? This is a fruit ganache. Obviously, you have to use white chocolate. The reason why I'm doing it this way, I usually, with dark chocolate, I usually just pour the almost boiled water into the chocolate, let it sit, and then start stirring. I'm doing it this way because white chocolate's a little different. And last time I tried to do it like that, the white chocolate was just not melting. But this is coming along really good. See how there's only a few little pieces left in there? I'm going to take this off the heat for a second. Oops, where am I going to put it? That's the only thing about this. I got to get a little stand for right there. But I'm just going to taste a little teeny bit. Oh, we definitely could use the rest of that. We definitely can use it. Pour that in. We want to taste that passion fruit. I just wanted to be careful. That's all. So that is 100 grams of the fruit juice, the fruit pulp from the passion fruit. I'm so used to doing mangoes. All these tropical fruits. We're almost done here. It is just about, look how thick. It's the perfect consistency for it to start to harden. We could take that off in there. You might want to taste it one more little time. Put it on the back of the spoon. See how it sticks to the back of the spoon? That's a sign it's almost done. You know what? I might even add a little bit more of the passion fruit. That's why I brought the whole thing. Just a little teeny more. I like to really taste the fruit. I really like to taste the passion fruit. And I like that tartness. That just little bit of the corn syrup, I could see it's going to be a nice shiny ganache. Here, I could turn this down a little bit. We just want to keep it on to keep it warm. Now let me taste it one more time. See how it covers that? Much better. Even more. Oh my God. Just a little more. Hey, haste, not waste. I like that tanginess. I turned it down, so this is just keeping it warm until we're totally ready. And let's taste it again. On the back of the spoon, see how it covers it? That means it's... that's it. You know what? There's such a little bit left in there. Just pour the whole thing in. I have to adjust the measurements. It'll be in the description. Oh, it's still nice and thick. Ooh, this is going to be so good. If you find that because of adding all that fruit, I added a lot more. I think I added almost a half a cup more. And it's after you put it in the refrigerator and let it cool down, and you could always add more chocolate and it'll thicken up again. There. I think we're just about done. All right, come with me. And we're going to put it in the pan. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. I'm crazy with that song. Oh my God, last night I watched something so scary. I don't know what made me think of this, because I'm thinking of nice things right now, because that movie I turned it off immediately. It was called The Mummy, 2026 Mummy. And they used a little girl in the movie. Oh my God, it was terrible. It scared the heck out of me, and I don't scare too easily. So I got my Bible out and prayed after that. I said, Lord, forgive me for even watching that. So, all right, I'm trying to decide whether I want to use that deep dish or a flat pan. Let's use the flat pan. It's a little big. Here, we could use this one instead. It has a cover already. I'm going to use this. It's a 8x12. I found an 8x12 pan. And we're going to just pour it in. I'm thinking about putting a couple more pieces in there. I'm just thinking about it. Let's try it. What do you think? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. It's one of those decisions. You just got to make it. You know what? Just pour it in. Or not. Let me see. If I can get it on the back of the spoon and it draws a line, you're good. You're pretty good. But that's still a little thin. We could put a little bit more in. A little bit. I just want to be on the thing. Then we gotta put this back on the stove. Just to be on the safe side, a little bit more white chocolate. Will never hurt if it's a little thicker. Since we added, I'll tell you in a minute what we added. It feels thick. Now watch here. I get my scale. It's gotta be right. Just like 100 grams. That's it, not too much. There, 100. Let's put it right in. And let's go back to the stove. This actually might heat up in here without going back to the stove, but we're gonna go back to the stove. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. I'm being so silly, aren't I? All right, so we're back at the stove. I put it on. We just want to melt those little bits that we put in there. And when we stop seeing those little bits, I'm pretty sure that's going to be good enough. So that means we have to change the recipe to 1,000 grams of white chocolate. Wow, this is going to be a lot. Because remember, we're going to whip this up. That's why I'm going to put it in the flat pan. It's already almost melted. I think this is the better way to do it with white chocolate. Last time I tried to do it with the white chocolate, the way you do with dark chocolate, I was sitting there and it wasn't breaking down. So yeah, I tried this once before, but not with all this. This is gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Nice. I can still see some chunks in there. We don't want no chunks. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of white passion fruit ganache. Well, I can't think of songs on the spur of the moment, can't I? All right, that's good. It feels nice and thick. Look at that. It looks thin. Oops. Sorry, I didn't have you on looking. All right, we got to get that off of there. Let's say the spoon. That's a little better. I don't like the sound of that. Now it tastes really good. Get all of that out of there. All of that. We don't want to miss any bit of that passion fruit. I'm glad I was able to use all of it. Maybe if it was real passion fruit, it would be a little stronger. Since we used just one bag of frozen passion fruit, I'll tell you the ounces in a minute. All right, take this off. And oops, hurry up, I gotta get my... All right, let's get this off of here. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of your imagination. I'll only do that when we're going somewhere. I promise. Oh, God. I know it's a little darker in here because I put the light in the other room. All right, so let's let that cool for just a second. And let's fix our ingredients while we're waiting. All right, we put 100 grams more of chocolate in, which I'm glad. I want as much of this as possible. That's going to be a good amount. And after we whip it up, let's fix this before we forget it. Remember, if you don't have glucose, and not everybody says to use glucose, I use the clear corn syrup. If you don't have clear corn syrup, you could use honey, or you can use maple syrup. But let's put that in our recipe because we came up with this recipe ourselves. It's still not done, so we have to see if it comes out the right way when it chills. All right, so we added, okay, there was 100 grams of fruit, and we used the whole bag. Let me see, did I put any back in the fridge? I'm gonna make sure. Yep. We used the whole bag. Wow. I used the whole bag of passion fruit, and it's 12 ounces. You have to let it thaw out. It has no pulp. It's just ready to go. Oh, they got a recipe on the back there. Passion fruit smoothie, but not passion fruit ganache. I got it, and you'll see. This is gonna be good. So we used 12 ounces. Let me write that down. 12 ounce bag of, and we originally only put 5 ounces in. So, all right, let's go. Let's pour this in flat. Oops, I want you to see this. Ooh, look at that. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm copycatting. I saw everybody else using a flat pan. There's got to be a reason. And I think it's because it's shallow and it'll cool faster. All right, so we got to put this in the fridge, not the freezer, unless you want passion fruit ice cream, which it's a possibility. All right, so that's that. I got this covered, and we'll be back when that hardens. And if, like I said, I still got more white chocolate. If by chance it's still, it's not hard enough, but I'm sure it's gonna be, I'm pretty sure. Just add some more chocolate over the double boiler, that's all. All right, this is our passion fruit ganache. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. See you soon. Be blessed.